Simoni rides the exhilarating roller coaster of America's First Lady of Song, Ella Fitzgerald's repertoire. This spans from the early Harlem years through the Decca and Verve recordings, from the breakthrough a-tisket, a-tasket to her Cole Porter and Duke Ellington songbooks and legendary London, Rome and Berlin concerts. Paul Spence is the writer and director, and both he and Kat are in studio to tell us all about this. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you in
Lovely
the studio.
to be here.
Well, I just think what's so lovely is that is to finally be told the story of Ella Fitzgerald here in South Africa. What made you want to do this?
That's right. Well, it's an extraordinary story. And she comes from absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
No father, her mother dies young, she's in an orphanage, she's on street corners, singing for nickels and dimes. And the next thing, she goes in for a talent contest in Harlem, and that's her break.
Wow.
Her voice is pure and beautiful and gorgeous, and that's why Kat is doing the show.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But why? Why Ella? Why did you want to tell the story?
Because she's such an icon, and she sang the wealth of American material. The greatest songs that come out of America have been sung by Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And so it's a gorgeous opportunity to sing those beautiful songs, to play the music on the Steinway piano at Theatre on the Square, which is a beautiful little theatre. And Kat can fly with the music, and with Ella, Kat and Ella.
Well, I mean, you know, it must be quite daunting, Ella, for you, because, you know, like we talk about Ella's voice. I'm calling you Ella. That's how good it is. This is how great it is. You've already taken on the persona. I mean, you kind of have this a very difficult voice to get for Ella Fitzgerald, because it's not your everyday kind of voice. How did you achieve it?
Well, that's the type of music that suits my voice. I chose the material because of the type of voice I have.
It's amazing.
A gliding, sliding, jazzy, slightly operatic mix with a richness that doesn't necessarily suit pop music.
Yeah.
So I've decided to resurrect these wonderful songs that a lot of our youth actually won't know at all, and give them another airing. In an Ella style, but with my own style thrown in.
What did you have to do to prepare for this particular role?
Oh, I had to learn a lot of songs. I knew a lot of them, and then I got studying, and some of the some of her sort of signature tunes, like a-tisket, a-tasket, and How High the Moon and that kind of thing. And then I had to learn, and I had to listen to her scatting over and over again to get that scat signature that she has.
And
most of her.
It is a signature. I mean, that's what you're saying. It's to get that signature sound, which I'm going to make you do just now.
She uses her voice like an instrument. Basically, she says, "I stole from the horns."
Yeah.
And she uses her voice like an instrument and does these wonderful vocal solos using her voice as an instrument.
How appreciated is Ella Fitzgerald's music here in South Africa? I mean, it's all around the world, but is there a big fan base
Whoever
here?
knows her loves her voice, loves her music, and she'll go on forever. She's one of the greats. Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald. And the music is still out there. Crimea River, Misty, they're all still singing it. The Bublé's, the Diana Kralls.
Yes.
They're singing the songs because they will never die.
Yeah.
And a lot of the songs Kat sang in London when she was playing the five-star venues there. So a fair amount of the material is already in her repertoire. It's about 50% is new and Ella stuff that she sang on the Verve and the Decca recordings. That has been an experience.
That must be an incredible experience. It really is. But just in terms of telling the story, because you're not only singing the songs, you're also telling the story of Ella's life. So you're taking us on that full journey. How does it work? Talk us through it.
Well, Paul writes and directs his show specifically for me. He says he doesn't want me just sitting behind the piano and saying, "My next number will be so-and-so," and then singing it. He wants the audience to get really drawn in to the tragedy often of some of these artists, what they've had to go through, what's made them exactly who they are, what's shaped them. The difficult start that Ella had in life gave her, I think, the drive to carry on going, and she just flew with that voice. And it also gives it's an education, it's a history, it's a storytelling, and it draws the audience in a little bit more than just sort of churning out one song after the other.
So it's not a review, it's true theatre, because we take them on an emotional journey. And when you hear the story of someone's life, a great icon like Ella, and what she's been through, everyone's own life is reflected, our highs and lows, ups and downs, and that's true theatre. It's sharing an emotional experience. And the songs are emotional.
Oh, well, they are. They're from the heart. So it starts tonight?
Starts tonight.
And it
Big first
ends-
night tomorrow night.
Okay.
Wednesday, and we play through to Saturday the 24th.
Okay.
8 o'clock every night, and 2 shows on Saturday, 6 o'clock and 8 on
Fantastic.
Saturday, Theatre on the Square.
All right, so
Nelson Mandela Square.
at the Nelson Mandela Square. Are we? Yes. I'm not going to ask you to sing now because my director just told me we've got time. We're going to have you singing us out at the end of the show. So we're going to get you to sing. I thought I was going to make you sing here. I'm going to make you sing there instead. Thank you, Kat. Now, I believe that Kat actually plays the grand piano during the actual performance, but obviously we couldn't quite fit a grand piano in here. So she's going to be doing some a cappella for us just in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. Can't wait for that one. Thank you, guys. Good luck.